So here's a contract. Contract for a provision of delegated nursing services in assisted living facilities. So what she actually does is comes in as a delegate nurse and provides the services. Overview. Hold on, let me remember. I can't see. Hold on. Overview of the case manager delegate nurse role and responsibilities. So these are her roles and responsibilities outlined in her contract. Kind of just take a quick glance at that. I'm not going to read all of her roles and responsibilities, but she understands that the Maryland Nurse Practice Act cites that include, but not limited to, regulatory regulations governing the registered nurse standards and practices, delegating nurse functioning, regulations. She understands her responsibility of a case manager, delegate nurse, and what basically the responsibilities include a 45-day assessment during the site. The follow-up site visit may occur a minimum of every 45 days. Assessing the clinical status of the client every 45 days. Assessing the compliancy of the medication. Assessment administering medication at the same time as the 45 days. Also, she can assess the medication as well during those visits. Assessing the tasks to be delegated, including complexity. Assessing the environment in which the task is to be performed. Determining the instruction and frequency of supervisors required and monitoring the caregiver. So she's just really going over the notes, seeing how the facility is operating, and making sure that everybody's doing what they're supposed to do at every level. Registered nurse, delegate nurse, only delegating medication, may only delegate medication administration to an individual who has completed a board-approved medication administration training program. So what she's going to do is approve different caregivers, which your caregiver must have in Maryland, the ability to pass meds, and that's just a med tech. They call it a med tech certification. The RN must document the 45-day visit. A registered nurse may not present himself to the facility by limiting their activities to medication review and only examining the medical records. So the RN must follow the standards for delegate nurse based on COMAR. That's just basic. That's Maryland's statutes and policies, and the delegate nurse functionality regulations. So while delegating. So she understands that everything that she does must be to the standard of Maryland's regulatory policies. So these are the to provide the following services: perform services, case management, teach the med tech course or clinician update training. So if they need it, she could do that. Teach as needed. CPR, first aid, infection control, perform site quality review of client self-administrated medication, be available for the director to answer questions concerning either medication issue and or medical issues or medication issues. This is another task that she should, make herself available for. Be available to the director to answer questions concerning either medical record. So the contract will renew annually. Either party will terminate the agreement within 30 days with the written notice. With 30 days written notice, fee schedule is subject to change within 30 days written notice from provider. Boop. So that means she can change the rate set within 30 days notice. These are her fee schedules. Initial review.